Hey guys, Woods Farm here. Just back doing another hike at Frontenac Park. I was planning on going out to Doe Lake, but it's off season. You can't book the sites or reserve them, so it's first come first served. Doe Lake's all filled up. So I'm going to go down to Birch Lake from Kingsford Dam. And that's just part of the Tetz Lake Loop. Should be pretty quick to get down there, just one night. This is part of my Frontenac 4-season challenge for November. Just came across a white-tailed deer just off the trail, a little fawn. It was pretty tame. Got some good video of that, so that was pretty nice. Like I said, I was supposed to go down to Doe Lake, but my campsite's full, so I have to change my plans here. So I'm trying to make a really good pace. I want to have enough time to get some firewood. That said, considering how windy it is right now, I might not have a fire, but you never know. Just past the portage down to Birch Lake. So I'm actually getting pretty close to the campsite and I'm making pretty good time. Pretty straightforward to get down here. You really just take one trail and then you turn off and you head down this kind of ridge. And it takes you out to the Birch Lake sites. It's Mom and a fawn. I was just looking at this grove of hemlocks, and based on the direction the wind's blowing, there's a little hollow down there and it looks very good. Really good spot to spend the night. It's pretty sheltered from the wind. It's good cover in the trees, so pretty good little spot for those two to hide tonight. I was told that 8A might be the most sheltered from the wind. I'm not optimistic. It's probably coming right off the lake, but you never know. Okay, so it took me about an hour to get here from Kingsford Dam. Pretty standard campsite. You got a tent pad, picnic table, little fire pit, so it's pretty normal for Frontenac. Not the best time of year to do a campsite review, but there is a little sand beach here on 8A, which is kind of nice. And this site seems to be separated from the other 3 sites to some degree, so it's got a little bit of privacy. There's a nice little kind of cove here, so I think I'd come back to this site in the summertime in nicer weather. Well, I got some firewood cut and ready to go. This campsite was actually pretty messy. There was wood and sticks, just debris everywhere, so I tidied it up a bit. But it's still too windy. You never know. The wind might die down as the sun starts to go down. We'll see. If not, I'll leave this for the next person. Okay, here's my shelter setup for tonight. I'm just going with a regular square, lightweight nylon tarp. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube about how to set it up like this, but this is freestanding essentially. So it's good, especially for places like Frontenac, where there's not a lot of trees on the tent pads for you to string up a tarp in a more traditional way. I've just got the entrance facing away from the wind, and it's actually pretty calm inside. It is working really well as a windbreak, and that's really all I need it for tonight. This type of setup is good for any time there's really no bugs. It'll work. It will keep you dry as well. And in this size here, you can fit 2 people. A little more comfortable for 1 person, but you can't squeeze in 2. Okay, so I'm just about back to Kingsford Dam. It was a really nice morning. I did see 1 deer coming out. Obviously the winds died down quite a bit, so a lot better today than it was yesterday. Anyways, that's my trip in to Birch Lake, campsite number 8D, and that's part of the Frontenac 4-season challenge. So I should be doing more of these videos. I'm not sure how many I'm going to do this winter. It's really difficult to film in the wintertime because of the batteries. I'm already starting to kind of experience that. My GoPro's dead, so just because it's getting down close to 0. Anyways, if you have any questions about the campsite or the trail or the park, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.